ceremony, a meeting, and a trophy. But this is not just a football trophy. This is a message echoing from the depths of history. FIFA President Gianni Infantino at the White House. Beside him, US President Donald Trump. The reason for their meeting, the FIFA Club World Cup. But the true enigma lies on the table, a peculiar object that has captured the curiosity of many, the new FIFA trophy. This trophy is unlike any we have seen before. 4 interlocking discs, sealed by a key mechanism. At first glance, a flawless equilibrium. Yet, when the key turns, the symmetry shatters, revealing a shape that is both familiar and deeply enigmatic. Why such a design? At its core, a perfect quadrilateral, surrounded by a disc adorned with cryptic symbols. Encircling the disc, a ring with 6 distinct markings, and beyond that, 2 more rings intersecting like the celestial equator and the ecliptic. A self-contained cosmos, just a mere design, or the remnants of an ancient mystery resurfacing in our time. According to FIFA officials, the trophy is engraved with astronomical symbols. These markings correspond to the planetary alignments. At FIFA's founding moment in 1904 and the opening match of the 2025 Club World Cup. What does all this mean? A mere coincidence of shapes or something far more profound? Let us start from the center. The disc represents, in essence, the 2-dimensional projection of a 3-dimensional sphere, a planetary form. This is a natural assumption. If the engraved symbols correspond to planetary positions, they must be observed from somewhere. This strongly suggests that the disc symbolizes a planet. A circular ring wraps around this central disc. Upon closer inspection, the seemingly broken segments on this ring reveal themselves to be inscriptions, 4 fragmented sections, each consisting of 6 lines. If the central disc indeed represents a celestial body, its surrounding rings take on a deeper significance. In the night sky, only one celestial body is widely recognized by such a distinctive ring, Saturn. The outermost structure consists of 2 intersecting rings. If we continue along the path of planetary symbolism, one likely represents the equatorial plane, while the other signifies the celestial ecliptic. And finally, the ultimate piece of this cosmic puzzle, the key. A key that unlocks a trophy modeled after a celestial system. And this key is handed to Trump. But what does it all mean? To decipher this, we must rewind the story nearly 2,000 years to the shadowed halls of the Roman era, where the followers of Mithraism gathered in secrecy. First, it is crucial to recognize that Mithraism was deeply rooted in astronomy. Scholars such as Roger Beck, Michael Speidel, and David Ulansey argue that the tauroctony, the ritual bull sacrifice scene, is in fact a celestial map, a snapshot of the stars at a particular point in history. How fascinating, then, that FIFA's trophy carries a similar symbolism. The planetary positions at FIFA's founding moment and the opening match of the 2025 Club World Cup are etched onto the trophy itself. But is that all? We previously noted that the ring encircling the disc bears 4 segmented sections of 6 lines each, a pattern suggestive of Saturnian symbolism. In Mithraism, Saturn played a central role. In its Greek counterpart, Saturn was known as Kronos, the god of time. Within Mithraic tradition, there exists a deity with the body of a man, the head of a lion, and a serpent coiled around its torso, Leontocephalus. The father of Mithraic studies, Franz Cumont, identified this enigmatic figure as Saturn himself. Examining Leontocephalus depictions closely, we observe that the serpent often coils around the deity's body precisely 6 times, though the exact number may vary. A remarkable parallel to the segmented ring on FIFA's trophy. Another crucial Mithraic symbol is the X. Some depictions of Leontocephalus show the deity standing upon a sphere marked by an X. Scholar David Ulansey has proposed that this X symbolizes the intersection of the celestial equator and the ecliptic. The FIFA trophy's intersecting rings form 2 such X symbols, one in the east, the other in the west. And what happens when we combine 2 X symbols? A strikingly familiar shape emerges. This precise configuration appears in the series The Three-Body Problem. In its second episode, we see a square at the center, surrounded by 6 interlocking circles composed of fragmented lines. The square is the two-dimensional projection of a cube, an emblem intimately associated with Saturn. The surrounding rings reinforce this symbolism. Most intriguingly, flanking the central square, there are 4 additional rectangular figures. And then, the key. Why a key? Once again, Mithraicism holds the answer. When we revisit Leontocephalus depictions, we frequently find the deity holding a key, the key to the heavens. Without his permission, no soul may ascend. The same symbolism applies to St. Peter. And such Matthew 16:19, Jesus declares, "I will give you the keys of the kingdom of heaven. Whatever you bind on earth will be bound in heaven, and whatever you loose on earth will be loosed in heaven." Even today, the key remains central to St. Peter's symbolism. For those who follow such mysteries, The Economist magazine's 2025 cover prominently featured a Saturn emblem. At its core, Trump. Meanwhile, Elon Musk's AI, Grok, has chosen Saturn as its emblematic symbol. When we connect all these dots, what do we see? A football trophy? A technology enterprise? Or the reenactment of an ancient script hidden in plain sight, unfolding before our very eyes? Image, a dramatic montage of the trophy, Leontocephalus, Saturn, and the merging of the X symbol are all these merely coincidences? Or is an ancient ritual being reborn before our very eyes? The answer, as always, lies in the details. And those details have become too clear to ignore. There are no coincidences in life, only the number of moves you have left for more.